Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. Villainous Young Master's Otherworldly Harem, written by Starry 8 Sword. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 7. Its synopsis is as follows. Jumping from world to the world. Intergalactic or urban. World of cultivation or continent of magic. Fighting other protagonists. Hooking with beautiful heroines. Plundering treasures. And suppressing a myriad of people. Our protagonist, Villain, can do it all. After living an ordinary life for years, a man finally got transmigrated to another world. He woke up in the body of a boy named Jun Tianyan. A world which got its own protagonists and villains. Am I just a side character? Jun Tianyan mumbled. Thankfully, he activated Heaven's fortune system. Jun Tianyan. You crippled my power and stole my wife. You villain. You will be punished by Heaven. A protagonist screamed as he coughed a mouthful of blood. I didn't do anything. It was your fate. Jun Tianyan explained kindly. Brother Jun. Because of you, I am still alive and living a normal life with my wife and 2 children. You are a saint. A villain spoke with an emotional voice. I didn't do anything. You earned your chance of redemption. Jun Tianyan sighed. Ding. A female with high destiny point is detected. Whether host wants to steal her destiny or conquer the heroine. This. Jun Tianyan fell in dilemma. Sigh. Changing the fate, so burdensome. Jun Tianyan sighed as he saw a bunch of heroines fighting for him. On to the next novel, we have. This Young Master have had enough, written by Kyle_Kingsmaker. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 9. Its synopsis is as follows. Jin Hai, you shameless bastard. Jin Hai, you dog. Can't you see that goddess Ning doesn't want to see you, Jin Hai? Jin Hai, go die. Jin Hai, the most infamous man in the whole China Federation. At the tender age of 15, he became the laughingstock of everyone due to his arrogant behavior, lack of talent, lascivious persona, and dog-licking his fiancée. However, Jin Hai couldn't care less about what other people said about him. He is simply trying to finish his role in the plot so he can be free from the stupid protagonist and those brainless heroines. And finish he did. After gruesome 20 years of having to pretend once again, Jin Hai finally became free from his role and went to live his life as he wanted. This is a story about a man who was reincarnated as a villain into a novel's world and followed his role. Now, he is free to do whatever he wants. On to the next novel, we have. I Am the Young Master, written by Amiro00. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 8. Its synopsis is as follows. Opening his eyes, he finds himself in the unfamiliar scene. After going through the body's memories, he finds that he transmigrated into a cultivation world. However, there is a problem. Why does it appear from everything around him that he is the young master who is slain by the MC, also known as the Plains Child? How would he implement his try not to die plan? On to the next novel, we have. Building the Ultimate Fantasy, written by Li Hongtian. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 8. Its synopsis is as follows. A young man sat on a chair and looked out at the ocean. With one wisp of spirit chi, he could point anywhere on this vast and expansive world, pointing at any place that didn't look right. Someone once became the last one to wield a knife that could decapitate huge dragons and bathed in dragon's blood. Someone once loved treating others to chicken soup, so he kept 9 phoenixes in his backyard. Someone once sat lazily on the top of mountains as his words flooded riverbanks, and his chi could hold 1,000,000 soldiers back. Someone once moved mountains and shifted hills with just one brush, his paintings so captivating it could enchant immortals and deities. That year, the warmth of spring made the flowers bloom. They were merely an ordinary butcher, a bookworm, a chicken farmer, and a poor artist. This is the story of how a low-level martial world continent was transformed into the ultimate fantasy universe. On to the next novel, we have Sword Pilgrim, written by Nangxian. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 9. Its synopsis is as follows. Callias von Gervain. A character who dies no matter what he does. A character who falls into a forced choice route where he can only die, no matter his choices up to that point. However, there is a single route where the character can live and play the game. And I have to carve out that route somehow. Because I've become Callias von Gervain in the game. On to the next novel, we have The Demon Prince Goes to the Academy, written by Gul Genji S. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 8. Its synopsis is as follows. The Demon King is Dead is a story in which the Demon King was immediately killed off in the prologue. And I became the Demon Prince of said novel. Help me. On to the next novel, we have Duke Pendragon, written by Kim Hung Jun. It is a completed novel, and my rating for this novel will be 7. Its synopsis is as follows. The demonic army is where the worst of the worst gather. A man who survived for close to 10 years, the illegitimate son of the Valt family, Raven Valt, is assigned to accompany Duke Alan Pendragon, the contractor of the White Dragon, and be his guard. But due to an unknown conspiracy, he is killed along with the Duke and his dragon, Soldrake. When he opens his eyes, he's back 7 years in the past, and even more strangely, as Alan Pendragon. On to the next novel, we have I Became the Tyrant of a Defense Game, written by Ryu Harem. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 9. Its synopsis is as follows. Tower Defense and Dungeon Attack RPG. I saw the ending to the game no one was able to clear. But, when I came to my senses, I was inside of the game. In fact, I was in the tutorial stage, a place where strategy was impossible. I'll clear this bullshit game no matter what. On to the next novel, we have Regressor, Possessor, Reincarnator, written by Single Arrow. It is an ongoing novel, and my rating for this novel will be 8. Its synopsis is as follows. Alan opened the book. And there it was. The fact he wanted to ignore. No, the fact he actually was aware of. Reader Kim Woojin, 21. Possessed the extra character, Julius Reinhardt, of the novel The Feast of the Returned Demon King. Julius Reinhardt. My brother's body was stolen by a possessor. That day, my brother died. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.